All right, now let's take this discussion further. We're now joined via Zoom by Phoenix Ubuntu Forum's Sham Maharaj. Thank you so much for your time, this afternoon. 2 years on, talk to us about, the work that Phoenix Ubuntu Forum is currently doing and has done since the 2021 unrest, because we know, of course, that Phoenix at the time of the unrest was still haunted by racial tensions, and violence. So just talk to us about what has happened since then.
Yeah, thank you very much, and welcome to the listeners. Phoenix Ubuntu Forum was formed during the time when the unrest was happening. And I think during that time, we realized that the work that was done by community organizations in Phoenix and in Mumbai and in Ananda to work together over many years had broken down. The trust has broken down. The fear was there. And post the violence, we knew it was going to take a very long time to heal the wounds and to bring back the unity we've had so many years ago. So the Phoenix Ubuntu Forum engaged in many projects and programs jointly with Ananda and Mumbai and Zwelicha. These are the areas which were directly affected. And we've had joint programs around soccer, around food security, around projects which involve women and children, the Mandela Day and so on. And what we tried to do as a Phoenix Ubuntu Forum is to work with community organizations and leaders from many of these areas. And we have known from the very beginning it's going to take not a day, not a month, but it's going to take years to heal these wounds. And we've started then, and we are continuing. Very few organizations are around still to continue the hard work. It's painstaking. We know a lot of people are doing a lot of hard work trying to get social cohesion going. But we are on the ground as late as last week when the tornado hit, ironically, Phoenix and Ananda. We were there on the ground, and we're happy to report that as part of our social cohesion program, we continued the work in Ananda, in Mumbai, and in Zwelicha, and some areas in Phoenix which got hit hard by the storms, that we've worked together to look at how best we can help each other and build this trust that we've always had so many years ago. So the work is really ongoing, and we're very happy to announce that we can now, I was myself in Mumbai and in Ananda a few days ago, just 1 week now that this big storm happened, and it's without fear. We are walking there and we are walking there. People from Ananda and Mumbai now are coming into Phoenix. So their trust is building very slowly, and I can assure you it's going to take some time, but we are hard at work to make sure nobody says anything, and we monitor social media also. Sometimes there are people who says we haven't forgotten and so on. But I think by and large, the ordinary community and community organizations have come a long way since 2021, and the trust is being built slowly but surely. And through projects and programs, we are demonstrating that yes, we are one community. We are living side by side with Ananda and Phoenix, and we need each other going forward in the future. And that is why what kind of work we are doing is so important. It is so important for us to build a trust, and so that we can move forward as one community, not people from Phoenix and Ananda, but the South African community.
Perfect. If I can come in there, it's good that you are doing all this great work, and we would like to obviously see how those relations are going. I remember, just shortly after that incident, you yourself, were faced with some criticism following the comments that you made shortly after, the 36 people, mostly black people, were killed, saying that it's not a massacre, it's merely killings. Personally, on your end, what have been some of your greatest lessons about the July unrest?
Well, we've always said, when I gave my comments at the Commission for Human Rights, and by the way, that thing is still to come. The report is still to be passed by. Hello, can you hear?
Continue, Sham. I can hear you. We can hear you now.
Yes. So I think the Human Rights Commission report is still coming. And what we've said from the very beginning is that we condemn all the killings. But it was too early for us to make some judgments which the court hadn't met. And I think, as your previous news reporter said, the court proceedings are underway. And those people who have committed crimes, we condemn that, and they must face justice. They must face justice. And for me, the court proceedings will actually show the outcome. Many people had died, it's true, during the unrest here. And we're still to determine who killed everybody else. It's over a few hundred people died. But if the few people are going to get convicted on some of the crimes that were committed, I mean, how did other people die? These are the questions we raise. It's not like we're denying this, but we condemned it. But there are many people who had died in this violence, and there's nobody has been charged, nobody has been caught and brought to book, and that's some of the questions we have asked your Human Rights Commission, and we are eagerly awaiting the Human Rights Commission report to find out the outcome of what the findings are.
All right, Sham, thank you so much for your time this afternoon and, of course, your recollections. That is Sham Maharaj, and he is the Phoenix Ubuntu Forum as president there, of course, reflecting back on July 2021 unrest.